Live from Denver, Colorado, we're starting off with high stakes triple threat action.
The following contest is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
Big stakes in this six-pack challenge eliminator this Saturday for the Women's World Championship. The order in which you come out is on the line. You pin your opponent. You get the win here in this match. Pin or submission. You come out in one of the final two spots, 5 or 6. If you are pinned in this match, you get the starting 2 spots. And if you're not involved in the decision, you get the middle parts of the match, 3 or 4. You win, you get 5 or 6. You lose, you get 1 or 2. You're not in the decision, you get 3 or 4.
And her opponents, first, from Boston, Massachusetts, Mercedes Moore.
Just to simplify it, at least. Big time matchup here. Big stars here starting off the match. Bianca Belair, Mercedes Moné, and Naomi. Bianca Belair kicking off this match with a passionate promo running down all of the opponents in the matchup. She has history with every single woman in this match. Obviously, her and Julia embroiled in a hell of a feud here, dating back all the way to SummerSlam, in which Bianca cost Julia the Women's World Championship inadvertently. They faced each other at No Mercy, a match in which Bianca was victorious. Julia returns at Clash of the Castle in the ambulance match, cost Bianca her match. And then Julia wins the Survivor Series. Obviously, Bianca and Mercedes having that historic match at WrestleMania 36 for the SmackDown, at the time the SmackDown's Women's Championship, in which Bianca was victorious. Bianca and Jade, former tag team champions. And we all know about her history with Sophia Everett. This woman failing to win the World's Championship at Queen of the Ring in what was a close contest, special guest referee match that was refereed by the Charlotte Flair, who we hope gets well soon, injured on the shelf. Has been injured on the shelf since her match, the match at Money in the Bank, in which she got inadvertently hurt. But since then, Naomi has been on one hell of a roll. Just as recently as securing a victory for Team Raw in the tag team match at Survivor Series, a match in which she captained. She finds herself getting another championship of the world title. Something that not many people can say they get. Not many people in this industry get a chance at the World's Championship, so when you get them, you have to take advantage of the opportunity given to you. She has to face 5 of the women to win that championship. Mercedes Moné wanted a rematch for the World's Championship, coming up ever so short at Clash of the Castle, where she made a fatal error, and she was ever so close to winning, costing Sophia Everett not the World's Championship, but the match against Tiffany Stratton, which brought Molly Holly into power. She wanted a one-on-one match, but she didn't get it. But hey, championship opportunity is a championship opportunity nonetheless. And she gets it this Saturday. But the question is, which of these 3 women will get that one of the final 2 spots, 5 or 6, and entering the six-pack challenge match, the six-pack challenge eliminator, as Naomi opens it up, immediately beelining for Bianca Belair. And now with some speedball kicks to Mercedes Moné. Naomi coming into this matchup fired up, going after both women, taking on both women successfully. My goodness, taking out Bianca and Mercedes. Starting out the match, firing up here. And also the question stands is, who's going to start off the match this Saturday at Kansas City? That's the real question. You don't want to start off any type of matchup when it's timed entrance. You know, you want as much energy, you want to conserve as much energy as possible in these style of matchups, and getting that 5 or 6 spot, making sure you're out at the last possible moment avoiding elimination and avoiding any damage and upping your best chances to win the championship. That is the spot you want to secure, and that's what these women are fighting for here. More so to stay out of that 1 or 2 spot, as Naomi is showing a sense of urgency. Does not want to start off in the first 2. And Mercedes just letting Bianca and Naomi battle it out here in the ring. But no, she's grabbing a weapon. What is she bringing in? A kendo stick! Remember when they called it Singapore cane? Singapore cane! What was that all about? I know they do use those canes in Singapore to like for like fences or something, but odd to call it that. Kendo stick for the Mercedes. Now on the attack of Naomi, but Bianca Belair bringing a baseball bat, swing and a miss, strike 1. Oh, she swings that time and she gets all of it on Naomi, and now switching to Mercedes with the baseball bat. She thinks that's it. That baseball shot did enough damage to keep Mercedes down 1. Not enough to keep down the blueprint, the standard, the CEO. CEO. As Naomi on the apron, dazed and confused as Mercedes and Bianca battle it out here. Big super kick to Mercedes, hitting that springboard moonsault or backflip into the moonsault. Throwing that baseball bat now to a bulldog DDT. Or bulldog. Yeah, I guess bulldog DDT. I don't know. I don't know what they call that. That was pretty cool though. Irish whip off the ropes, big drop kick from Mercedes, and a big drop kick from Bianca onto Mercedes, onto her back. Maybe looking for something here on Mercedes, maybe looking for that body splash. Not enough room to run the ropes there for Bianca. Big Irish whip counter from there from Naomi, trying to get Bianca up out of the ring. Russian leg sweep. Leg sweep Russian style there from Naomi. Big forearm strike from Bianca. Naomi able to counter. Irish whip off the ropes. Rear view to Bianca, looking for the win here. But Mercedes able to get up in time and thwart the pin. Big kick there from Mercedes. Another kick to Bianca. And now Naomi trying her very best to fight off both the Naomi and Bianca, as they've been doubling her the whole entire matchup. And now it's just Mercedes and Bianca. But no, both of them beelining to the outside of the ring to do more damage to Naomi. But no, Mercedes. That's why you cannot trust anyone with these type of stakes on the line. Mercedes taking advantage of the feigning of the teamwork between the two, Mercedes and Bianca, and able to get an advantage and using that kendo stick now on Bianca and now on Naomi. And she is having a ball, wailing shot after shot after spear out of nowhere. We saw her hit a spear last week on Naomi before nearly trying to put her through that announcer's table before Julia came out to save the day. And now Bianca focusing all of her attention on the glow. Naomi with a big body splash, now going into the ring and just catching her breath maybe. And you got to find opportunities in a triple threat match to catch your wind, to catch your breath, have your wits about you. Big German suplex there to Mercedes, and now looking for the win here. Is she going to get one of the final 2 spots? 2! Oh, kick out there from Mercedes. Mercedes Moné almost saw her starting off the match at New Year's Revolution, which is something you do not want. But now Bianca in possession of that sledgehammer. Big shot to Mercedes and following it up with a shot there to Naomi. And now looking for the end. The kiss of death. The KO. But Mercedes. Big back elbow roll through. Recoil code breaker. That's sick, brother. That was nice. Now looking for the win here. But Naomi coming to. Big count there, but only a count of 1. As Naomi breaks up the pin there. Irish whip Mercedes to the outside of the ring. Getting up Bianca. Bianca is phased, dazed, and confused. On her shoulders, big roundhouse kick there to Bianca. Big drop kick to Naomi. Mercedes looking for the pin, looking for the win. 1. Only a 1 count there for the blueprint, the CEO, the standard, the legit boss. All the nicknames under the sun. And maybe she's looking for the Monet Maker. Or maybe the Statement Maker. Big backstabber into the Statement Maker. But Bianca up in time to break it up. And now going after Naomi, who dodges the drop kick. Oh, roll through. Oh, looking for the pin. O'Connor roll. Was that an O'Connor roll? I don't know. But looking for the pin there. But Bianca able to kick out. Big springboard drop kick to Mercedes Moné. Naomi up to the middle rope. Maybe looking for a roundhouse kick from the middle rope. What is she doing here? Oh, nope, looking for a blockbuster, but counter. And I think she landed a little bit on that baseball bat. Big forearm shot there from Mercedes to Naomi. But Bianca getting in between. Irish whip. Mercedes out of the ring. Big kick in the gut. Maybe looking for a power bomb there from the EST. No! Planting Naomi onto her face, onto the mat. Looking for the cover here. Mercedes is dazed. 1, 2. Ooh! That was nearly it. Naomi almost saw her starting off the match. Big advantage there, nearly for Bianca this Saturday. Oh, wait a minute. Kick in the gut for Mercedes. The Moné Maker. Or the Moné Maker. However they pronounce it. They pronounce it all in Moné. Maybe it's the Moné Maker. Or, you know, Moné Maker. Moné Maker. The Moné Maker. Naomi looking for something there. Big elbows from the midsection there from Mercedes. Irish whip into the corner. And now looking to do some big damage with that sledgehammer. Big shot to Naomi. Big shot to the back of Bianca. And another shot to Bianca. Dealt enough damage. Bianca out of the ring. This is Mercedes' chance. Naomi trying to get some reprieve, crawling away into that middle rope, but that is not a safe area. Naomi into position. Mercedes double knees to the midsection. This could be it. 1, 2. Mercedes Moné gets the advantage for New Year's Revolution. All according to plan, if you ask Mercedes. And she heads into this Saturday with eyes on the prize. And she feels the gold already in her hands. Denver, Colorado, you've been excellent here tonight. We've got one-on-one action. Chelsea Green looking to enact some revenge on the behalf of her friend, her teammate, Cora Jade, against the Intercontinental Champion, Selena Drake. And that's next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Victoria, British Columbia, Canada, Chelsea Green.
This is a rematch from their clash at Clash of the Castle, which saw Chelsea Green come up short in her Intercontinental Championship opportunity. Ever so close to a victory there, becoming the new champion, but Selena Drake, ever the competitor, ever the champion, retaining. And she finds herself tonight not with championship aspirations in her eyes, but looking to avenge a friend in which Cora Jade was attacked last week viciously. Her knee, or surgically repaired knee, was attacked with a steel chair by this woman, the Women's Intercontinental Champion. The final detail, the main event, Selena Drake.
And her opponent from Dayton, Ohio, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Selena Drake.
Selena Drake at Clash at the Castle hit Chelsea Green with every single move in her arsenal. That ripcord rolling wheel kick that she calls the whirlwind kiss. That label lock crossface that she calls the silk snare. She hit everything. She threw everything at the wall. When it came to Chelsea Green, it was not able to keep her down, inevitably Chelsea Green falling fate to an impaler DDT. But that shows the resilience of Chelsea Green, and tonight, Selena Drake's going to have to do it again. She's going to have to put Chelsea Green down again and send a message, yet another message, to Cora Jade, her opponent this Saturday, and New Year's Revolution for that prize. The Women's Intercontinental Championship. A championship that a lot of women here on Monday Night Raw are looking to attain. Selena Drake defeating the likes of Dakota Kai, Ivy Nile, Shotzi, Chelsea Green. Has fought off a lot of challengers here on Monday Night Raw. She's looking to add another one this Saturday against Cora Jade, willing to do whatever. We've seen her viciousness pick up in the past couple of weeks since losing at Survivor Series to Kiana James. That match, that loss, that L eating away at her. I feel like the walls are closing in and doing whatever it takes to keep a firm, cold grasp on that Intercontinental Championship. Chelsea Green feeding off of the energy of this Denver crowd, calling for Selena to get her ass up and looking to get in a battle of strength here, but that's something you don't want to do with Selena. Big right hand there from Drake, taking advantage and now just feeding off of the advantage that she got. The referee coming in, Daphne LaShawn breaking up that collar and elbow tie-up, and Selena getting in a cheap shot, right hand, and has been in control since, and now just draping the neck of Chelsea Green across that middle rope, and now just taking it all in. Selena Drake is the champion for a reason, going up to the top, but thinking otherwise. Selena Drake, not known to go up to the top, not known for high-risk maneuvers, known for technical prowess, as she hits a big arm drag there. And now some ground and pound. Former weightlifter, we know this. Her history or background before coming into WWE, for climbing the ranks through NXT. Coming here, getting drafted to Monday Night Raw by William Regal. Finds herself in a big-time spot as Women's Intercontinental Champion as Chelsea Green with some big shots in the midsection there. But Selena Drake, man, scouting. Ever the student of the game. Big backdrop driver dumping Chelsea Green right on her head. Jesus Christ. She does that Brock Lesnar, does that Brock Lesnar taunt. She does that a lot. She's fiending, man. She's big clothesline there from Selena. She thinks that's it. I mean, she has had a lot of offense here on Chelsea Green. Big 2.5 count there. Chelsea Green showing the resilience. She's been on her back foot, on her heels this entire matchup as Selena calls for her to get up. Big Meteora there from the middle rope. As Chelsea Green has not really had an opportunity to get into this matchup. Look for a clothesline, but Selena ducks and gets back in control. Big Irish whip again. Now looking for maybe another arm drag, but Chelsea Green able to counter. Hits a big clothesline into an elbow drop. This is the momentum that she needed. This is the comeback that she needed. Big back elbow chop, right hand, back stabber. Into this matchup, cover. One. Not enough. But hey, like I've said before, you have to expend energy to get out of a pinfall. So it is an advantage. As Chelsea Green goes to the top, she finally has some control of this matchup, but she's not looking to lose it. Calling for Selena Drake to get her ass up. Big drop kick missile style from the top on Selena from Chelsea, from the greeniest Rough Rider. Woo woo. Oh no, but here's where she fell fate to a clash to cancel. Impaler DDT. That's it. We've seen her lose this before. Oh my God, a 1 count. You dog. Chelsea Green fighting back, maybe looking for it. The unpretty her. Got it. Big victory for Chelsea if she can get it. 1, 2, 3. Selena kicks out at 2.999. Chelsea going up to the top. Maybe looking for another. Oh no, crossbody. That's why I call it a high-risk maneuver. Chelsea Green misses. Irish whip into the corner. Whirlwind kiss into the corner. Whirlwind kiss into the corner. Daphne LaShawn trying to get positioning. Maybe that allows Chelsea Green. Oh, kick out at 2.5. You have to think Daphne LaShawn spending so much time trying to get in position gave Chelsea Green just enough time to come to kick out of whirlwind kiss. And I think that just infuriated Selena Drake. Big kicks in the midsection, big forearm shot. But Chelsea Green, not to be denied, fighting out from underneath as Selena rolls to the corner, crosses the corner, but maybe she was just playing possum. Big running forearm strike into a kip up. And now just targeting that arm of Chelsea Green, maybe setting up for the silk snare. Oh my goodness, just targeting the arm. Yeah, she's definitely setting up for that submission maneuver, the crossface, the label lock that she calls the silk snare. Big drop kick to the back of Chelsea Green. Yeah, she's setting up for the end here. Grabbing a handful of hair of Chelsea. Off the ropes, Irish whip, looking for that kick, drop down. Big clothesline! I don't know what that kick was. Maybe that kick was to fake out Chelsea Green. Big elbow to the back. Selena in full control, firing up. She's feeling the energy. Big forearm into a bulldog. A lot of offense from Selena Drake. Pinfall, forearm smash in the face. 1, 2, 3. And Selena Drake victorious over Chelsea Green here tonight. Statement made from Cora Jade. Speak of the devil. She's here tonight. Not to let the attack last week keep her down, all over the champion. On her like white on rice. Big shots to the champion. Selena Drake looking for that discus forearm, but kick in the gut. Cora Jade with the jaded. Sending Selena Drake rolling out of the ring. Cora Jade fired up. Oh, but she's not done. Not to be outdone from last week. Cora Jade still on the attack, bouncing Selena Drake's head right off of that apron. An Irish whip into the steel steps. A receipt heading into this Saturday. Main event time here in Denver, Colorado. Julia, Jade, Sophia. Win, you get 5 or 6. Lose, you get 1 or 2. Big time matchup with stakes in the 6-pack eliminator for the Women's World Championship this Saturday.
The following is a triple threat match. Making her way to the ring from Tokyo, Japan, Julia.
Earlier in the night, to start the show off, we saw Mercedes Moné victorious in her triple threat match over Bianca and Naomi, securing spots 5 or 6 depending on how things shake out with the odds in terms of, you know, when they do the lottery ball thing. So now, and Naomi starts off 1 or, I guess it doesn't matter 1 or 2, you're starting the match off. So now we see which one of these 3 women will secure spots 5 or 6, and we'll be starting the match off this Saturday against Naomi for that Women's World Championship in the 6-pack Challenge Eliminator. Obviously, before this match, We saw a little bit of tension there from Mercedes and Jade. Mercedes, you know, kind of saying that Jade is pretty much in the match to help her win. But obviously Jade, with a victory over the Women's World Champion at Saturday night's main event, is feeling confident going into this match this Saturday. She feels as if, I mean, the championship could very much so go to Jade Cargill at the end of the night. And I mean, if she wins this match, entering one of the last spots with the power advantage that she has over most women in this matchup, besides maybe Bianca Belair, the odds would look good in Jade Cargill's favor if she's able to be victorious in this match.
And her opponents, first from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, the WWE Women's World Champion, Sophia Everett.
As champion, you are public enemy number one. I think everyone knows this. But with Sophia Everett is a special case. With Julia, she was victorious over Julia at SummerSlam, due to obviously outside shenanigans from Bianca Belair. Naomi, I mean, let's not forget about a year back. I mean, she was embroiled in a feud with her and Bianca, and then at King and Queen of the Ring, you know, she kind of won it under, you know, disingenuous means. We obviously know the history between Sophia and Bianca. Mercedes and Sophia are embroiled in a feud right now, and include this woman, the Storm herself, Jade Cargill. Sophia has her work cut out for her this Saturday. She puts it all on the line.
From Orlando, Florida, Jade Cargill.
And it's a challenge enough to face a Naomi one-on-one, a Julia one-on-one, a Mercedes one-on-one, a Bianca one-on-one, a Jade one-on-one, but we have to face all 5 of them at one time in elimination style. It makes it tough. It makes it tough because you could be the first one eliminated. That's your championship gone. Or, I mean, you could also look at it this way with elimination style. You don't have to keep your eyes on a swivel to stop a pin. You don't have to keep your eyes on a swivel to get involved in the fall. You can't lose your championship if somebody else pins somebody. It's an elimination. So maybe the elimination style helps Sophia Everett in retaining her championship. There's a lot of strategy that goes into the match. Mercedes already thinking one step ahead, as you saw. And I'm sure each and every woman in this match has their own semblance of game plans. But how do you game plan for Julia? How do you game plan for Sophia? How do you game plan for a Jade Cargill? These 3 women are going to show how to game plan for them right now. As Sophia opens a big clothesline going right after Jade. Not forgetting this Saturday, or last Saturday, what happened at at Saturday night's main event. As Julia going right after Jade as well. And I think Sophia is just attacking anything that moves. Curb stomps to the back of Julia. These 2 women have a storied history. Their incredible match at SummerSlam earlier in the year. Big super kick there. Springboard moonsault to Jade Cargill. Frenetic pace here, opening from Sophia Everett. Counter Irish whip to the outside. On to Julia. Clothesline on Jade Cargill to the outside. Sophia feeding off of this Denver audience. Sizing up Julia. Another clothesline to Julia. And a suicide dive to Jade Cargill. Sophia Everett taking out every and anything. Big Sicilian slap. Looking for a super kick. Julia counter. DDT. Able to finally stall out the offense of Sophia, who hit the ground running early on in this matchup. Big headbutts here from Julia. Now Julia and Jade facing off here. These 2 women never faced off in one-on-one action, but I mean, we know that Sophia and Julia have a history in the match at SummerSlam. Like I said, fantastic matchup. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's really, really good. Big super kick there from Sophia to Jade. Another super kick, now counter. Jade showing off the power advantage. She's taking out Julia and Sophia, but as I say that, Julia knocking down Jade, but now springboard styling. High the Hurricane there to Julia. And now Sophia getting up Jade. Big succession of strikes there. Striking Julia. Step up. Kick to Jade. Maybe looking for that suicide. Hurricane Rana. Getting into the ring. Oh, and Julia. Big shot with the baseball bat to Sophia. Oh, but Julia looking to come and take advantage of it. But now super kick from Sophia and throwing her Irish whip into those steel steps. What the hell is Sophia ever doing? Looking for that suicide dive, but no, Jade Cargill able to get inside and thwart Sophia. Looking for that pump kick return, but no counter. But Bianca showing off the strength. Big scoop slam, looking for the pin there, but Julia able to get there in time and stop the pinfall. And now Jade on the attack on Julia. Jade has dominated this match on both women. But now Julia with some big forearm strikes. Oh, and trying to do a maneuver on Jade, but Jade able to fight out of it. And now Sophia getting her strikes of her own, but big slap there from Jade. Now Julia getting in some strikes. Julia and Sophia tag teaming on Jade, but miscommunication there on the tag team. Julia ducks the clothesline and launching Jade to the outside on top of Sophia. Julia with an advantage here in this matchup. Calling for Sophia to get up. On the attack on the outside. Oh no, and now returning that curb stomp. Returning those rapid curb stomps to the back. Julia with a surfboard. Curb stomp on the outside. Jade Cargill looking for another weapon, kendo stick. But no, Julia able to get there quickly. Irish whip into that barricade, but Jade Cargill, man. Big clothesline on the outside. And now looking to attack Sophia, but Sophia rolls out of the way and hits a spear. Taking out Jade on the outside of the ring. Big spear, and now throwing her into the steel steps, into the ring. Suicide dive onto Julia. Sophia in full control here of this matchup. What the hell was that? Looking to end it here. Calling for Julia to get up, and Mercedes Moné into the ring, throwing powder into the eyes of Sophia. God damn it. Sophia feeling out and just taking out Mercedes, able to see through the powder. Trying to get the powder out of her eyes, but Jade Cargill coming in the ring, taking advantage. Roll up, 1, 2, 3. Jade Cargill wins, and Mercedes and Jade right on the attack of Julia and Sophia. Jade and Mercedes securing the final 2 spots this Saturday. Huge advantage for these two going into the match for the World's Championship. Could it be one of these 2 women standing tall at the end of the night as your new Women's World Champion?